Every day, life gives you an opportunity, a new chance to take action, to step forward, to be better than you were yesterday. And yet, so often, we wait. We hesitate. We think that maybe tomorrow will be the day. We put off our dreams, our goals, telling ourselves, I'll start later. I'll do it when I'm ready. But here's the thing. There will never be a perfect time. You will never feel fully ready. The moment you're waiting for doesn't exist. The time to act is now. We live in a world that makes it easy to wait. Distractions are everywhere. Fear creeps into our minds, telling us that maybe we'll fail, maybe it won't work out, maybe it's not worth the risk. And so we wait. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and suddenly, another year has passed. The dreams we had, the goals we set for ourselves, they're still sitting there, untouched. But the truth is, the more you wait, the harder it gets. The more you put it off, the further away your goals drift. And the only way to break that cycle is to act. Your time is now, right now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when the conditions are perfect. This moment is all you truly have. And it's enough. You don't need everything to be lined up perfectly. You don't need to have all the answers or the perfect plan. What you need is the willingness to start, to take the first step, no matter how small. It's easy to think, I'll start when I feel more confident. I'll begin when I have more time. But here's the truth. Confidence doesn't come from waiting. It comes from action. It comes from doing. You become confident when you take that first step, when you push through your fear and uncertainty. The more you act, the more confident you become, and that momentum builds over time. But it only happens if you're willing to step into the unknown and take that chance. Waiting has a cost. Every day you wait is a day you can't get back. Time is the one thing you can't control, the one resource you can't earn more of. And every moment that you let slip away is a moment that could have been used to get closer to the life you want, to the dreams you've been holding onto. The truth is, we all have the same 24 hours in a day. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent or luck. It's action. It's the decision to stop waiting and start moving. Your time is now. You don't have to take giant leaps. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about those small, consistent steps. Every step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to your goals. It builds momentum. It creates progress. But if you don't start, if you keep waiting for the right moment, you'll stay stuck. Life will move forward, but you'll be standing still, wondering where all the time went. The fear of failure is real. We all have it. It's what keeps so many of us from taking action. But here's the thing. Failure isn't the end. Failure isn't the end. Failure is a part of the process. It's how you learn, how you grow, how you get better. Every successful person you look up to has failed, probably more times than you realize. But they didn't let that stop them. They kept going. They learned from their mistakes, they adapted, and they kept moving forward. Success doesn't come from avoiding failure. It comes from pushing through it. Your time is now. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Don't wait for the fear to go away. Don't wait for someone to give you permission to start. This is your life. You're in control. The decisions you make today will shape your tomorrow. The action you take right now will set the course for your future. It's not always easy. There will be days when you doubt yourself, when you feel like giving up. There will be moments when the path ahead seems too difficult, too uncertain. But those are the moments that matter the most. Those are the moments that define who you are. Will you give in to the fear? Will you let doubt control your life? Or will you choose to keep going, to keep pushing forward, even when it's hard? Your time is now. Not when the fear is gone, not when the path is clear, but right now, in this moment. Because if you don't start now, when will you? How many more days will you let slip away? How many more opportunities will pass you by? The longer you wait, the harder it gets. But the sooner you start, the sooner you can begin building the life you want, the life you deserve. Think about where you could be a year from now. Think about how far you could go, how much you could achieve if you start today. Not with giant leaps, but with small, steady steps. Each step brings you closer. Each action builds momentum. And before you know it, you'll look back and realize just how far you've come. But none of that can happen if you don't take the first step.